Days of Our Lives spoilers tease that at Paulina's, she and Abe have breakfast while looking forward to their wedding that day. As Abe talks about how well he's feeling, Paulina starts sneezing. She thinks it's her allergies reacting to Marlena's cat. Abe is surprised to hear she has a cat and one that's named after Susan Banks. Also, why was Paulina at Marlena's? Paulina stammers as she says she just wanted to make sure everything was in place for the wedding. Eli arrives at Julie's house to take his grandmother to the wedding, but she's too upset about Doug. She doesn't get how Marlena has the right to keep her from her husband. Eli promises to take her Bayview tomorrow and they won't leave until they see him. Before he leaves to pick up Paulina's mother at the airport, Julie gives him a bracelet for the bride's something borrowed. It has a charm of a key on it, because Doug always thought the First Lady of Salem should have a key to the city. After Eli leaves, Julie cries over not seeing Doug. Suddenly, she realizes she doesn't have to wait until tomorrow. Belle startles awake in bed after another terrifying dream about her mother. She worries about how strangely Marlena's been acting. Sean suggests they go check on her after breakfast, but first, he kisses her and they fall back onto the bed. Belle and Sean arrive at John and Marlena's, but no one's there. Sean finds the wooden cross. They don't think it looks like anything Belle's parents would own. Belle recalls Susan being there, so maybe it's hers. Belle gets a call about a new case, sending them out. Inside Ben and Sierra's door, MarDevil ignores a call on John's phone from Steve. Inside, Ben and Sierra look over a baby book. MarDevil knocks on the door. Marlena says she wanted to update them on Susan's dire warning about the baby. She also gives Sierra a gift. Marlena believes the recent viewing of Rosemary's Baby influenced Susan's susceptible subconscious, and she's gone back to Memphis. So, they have nothing to worry about. Marlena touches an uncomfortable-looking Sierra's stomach and says she can't wait to meet the little one. Sierra backs away. She says it felt like the baby kicked, even though it's far too early. Dr. Evans leaves for Abe and Paulina's wedding. Theo stops by to congratulate the Westons on their baby. He wishes them every happiness. They thank him, and Sierra apologizes for hurting him. She hopes they can still be friends. Theo says, always. They hug before he leaves. Sierra opens Marlena's gift, which is a bola necklace. It calls to the baby's guardian angel to watch over it in the womb. When Sierra puts it on, the orb-shaped pendant glows red. Side sweet bits, Johnny wonders why Chanel isn't going to her mother's wedding. Chanel rants that Paulina lied to her. She had no intention of asking her to be her maid of honor. Chanel believes that means Paulina loves Lanny more than she loves her. She calls herself a disappointment. Johnny tries to reassure her, but she thinks Paulina wishes Lanny were her daughter instead of her. Johnny holds Chanel as she cries. At Lanny's, Theo talks to his sister about Sierra being pregnant. Just months ago, they were engaged and thinking about starting their own family together. He is happy for her though and wishes he told her. Lanny says he still can. Theo knows, and he will. He then asks Lanny about Chanel. She says her cousin is fine with her being Paulina's matron of honor. Lanny can't believe they are celebrating her aunt marrying her father. Theo laughs over their all-American blended family. Lanny arrives at Paulina's, to help them get ready for the ceremony. As Abe leaves to get dressed, Paulina calls herself the luckiest woman in the world, and having Lanny stand up for her is the cherry on top. She wonders where Chanel is, hoping she isn't holding a grudge. Paulina mentions she explained to Chanel she asked Lanny to be her matron of honor after Abe was shot. Lanny is confused. She thought she came to the apartment the night before Abe was shot to ask her. And Chanel see Marlena in the square, as she ignores a call from Eli. Chanel offers her angel food cake, but Marlena says she'd rather have death by chocolate. When Marlena learns Chanel is Paulina's daughter and is having a rough day, she offers to listen. Johnny gets called away to sign papers at the bank. After Chanel confides in her, Marlena says there's a reason Paulina treats Lanny differently. After pretending to worry about the ethics of revealing a patient's confession, MarDevil eagerly says it's because Lanny is not her niece, she's her daughter. Chanel's mouth drops. Regardless, it makes sense for Susan and Edge to have a drama-filled Thanksgiving reunion. As other days' news comes in, we'll pass along updates. Days of Our Lives spoilers say the Devil's plans are about to go off the rails, but possessed Marlena will do her best to regain control.